Hi, this is Bill Lee. Thanks for watching. How do you do less and get more done? That's an increasingly critical skill in today's world. There's a lot of managers and executives out there who are wasting a lot of time, and they try to make up for it by working longer hours. And that, folks, is a doom loop. So there's a researcher out at Berkeley, a professor of management named Morton Hassan, who's been researching this issue. And he's come up with some strategies, research-based strategies for helping people stop wasting time. And it's based on what he found, the strategies he found, the top performers who work less and get more done compared to the colleagues. These are strategies that they use. Probably the most important is that they relentlessly set just a few priorities and they stick with them relentlessly. Every meeting that they're being called into, every call every call that someone's making to them, every task that they're given to do, the steps in a process that they're expected to follow, and so forth. They question all that. Is it really necessary to the priorities that I'm pursuing? And if not, they say no, and they say no a lot. Secondly, the top performers say no to their bosses. That's a little scarier, but here's a strategy for dealing with that. Let's say that your boss puts a new responsibility on your plate. Then here's a strategy for dealing with that. It would go something like this. Look, my plate's full. Could we take this opportunity to go over my responsibilities and reprioritize them just to make sure I understand what they are? And then in the process of doing that review, every responsibility you have, put it to this test. If we stop doing this, would any customer ever notice? A lot of things that people do would not stand up to that test. And if it doesn't, then ask the question, then why are we doing it? Why keep doing it? Another strategy, Occam's razor. This is a version of Occam's razor. Always look for the simplest ways to do things. Shortcuts are not bad, they're good, provided that the shortcut still achieves the outcome you need. For example, do you really need to talk to a customer reference in a low priority market who's using a product that you're phasing out? No, you probably don't. Do you really need PowerPoints for that presentation you're going to be giving? And if you need PowerPoints, do you really need 20, or could you get by with 3 or 4? Another strategy, follow the advice that management consultants, like me, give to clients. And that is reorient your work around its actual value rather than some other internal goal. And here's an example. Making videos is very important to a lot of you and to a lot of your advocacy programs and to your marketing efforts. They're important. And there are a lot of folks who tell me that this is killing us because we have to have high production values in our videos. That's consistent with our brand, and they're very expensive and they're very time consuming. But that's what we have to do. And I question that. Really? Could you do a lower production values, handheld, more informal, more authentic looking videos? Wouldn't those be just as effective, if not more so, than the high production ones? Don't the high production ones look maybe sometimes a little glossy? So question that and start ruthlessly whittling away at these things you have to do that aren't really creating value. So in this battle for keeping your time and your schedule and your sanity all under control, there's some tips for you. I hope that you find them useful. This is Bill Lee. Thanks for watching.